There are so many things that go into buying a home. It is almost impossible to figure out where to start. So I'm gonna break it down for you. That's why I'm always here for you guys. The three most important things to get started when it comes to buying some property. Number one, looking at your debt to income ratio, having a conversation with a lender or someone at the bank. Now, this lender is going to provide a pre-approval letter for you, which is exciting. That's them saying, hey, you're able to spend up to this amount. But have a conversation with yourself or with your family. What's most important? What's most comfortable for you with the mortgage payments? So you may be approved for up to $800,000, but you say, hey, I only feel comfortable going up to $725 because that is the monthly mortgage payments that kind of suit me. I don't want to go above that. And that's okay. That's the most important thing in my mind, and I'll always stick by that. Number two, how long? How long do you want to stay in the property? So is it something where you say, you know what, we plan on buying the property and being there at least 5 years. This is a good home, it's a good property, good school district. We plan on being there for quite some time. Versus maybe a younger person who says, you know what, I want to put some sweat equity into this property and I want to do some fixing up and build some equity, and maybe I'll look at selling in a year or two. Those are very, very different scenarios. So we have to really navigate those completely differently and do our best to put you in the best position for a couple years or 5 or 10 years down the road. It's very individualized for your scenario and what you want to do. That's number two. Number three, we have to look at where the market is right now, this week, this day, because it is very dynamic. And if you are thinking that you're doing the right thing and you're going in and you're putting in offers and you're writing just below asking price and you have a couple other terms in there and that you think are okay, well, why do you keep missing out on half a dozen properties? Are you just getting unlucky, or is your offer relative to the market, is it actually not that great? And do we need to restructure things, write the terms in there a little bit differently, come up on price, whatever it might be to put you in the best position? Always look at the competition when you're a buyer or seller so that you can kind of structure your path the best way. And it comes in price, of course, and a whole bunch of different terms as well. So to recap, number one, talk to your lender, look at your debt to income ratio, figure out what's best for you with how much you want to spend per month. It doesn't have to be what you're pre-approved for. Number two, how long do you want to be in the home? And number three, what is the competition? What's the market like right now? Supply, demand, the best way to go about it so that you can hit your goals.